Funny thoughts on God of War Ragnarok. First of all, how does Kratos fit everything he finds on his journey into that one tiny bag on his butt? And when he does put something in there, it looks like he's putting it in a modern day pocket. Kratos has the same thing on his butt too. I just want somebody to explain how they can fit so much in that little bag on their butt. Did you know that Kratos back in God of War 3 was actually 8 feet tall? But they turned him down to 6'4" to be more relatable, which I think was a great choice. But just imagine if 8-foot Kratos made it into God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. There would be no rebelling arc in 2018. There would be no Adventures of Boy in Ragnarok. There might have not even been an Atreus, because Atreus probably would have been dead by the hands of Kratos. There was also a belt of war. So when Atreus would have gotten too soft, Kratos would have took off his belt and whipped him with it, and it would have went something like this. Father, stop! You're being too soft, boy. Father! If Kratos can do godly things with an axe, then I wonder how many godly things he can do with a belt. Just imagine 8-foot Kratos whipping Atreus. If Kratos is 6'4", then I wonder how tall all the other God of War characters are. Faye, close to Kratos' height. Freya, close to Kratos' height. Thor, Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen, both probably over 7 feet tall. What if Kratos, instead of going to a different mythology, ends up in the real world? And the war he has to fight this time is like inflation and economics. So he becomes a businessman and like ends up being the biggest company in the world. And what if he like broke the fourth wall and went to like Santa Monica Studios and then just got like sucked back into like God of War, like OG God of War, and there was like a whole like time loop involved. I wonder if Kratos ever had some wit to him. What like punchlines would he say? Like to Thor, is this the redhead who would drink an entire ocean? Is this the redhead who is the king of drinking? And I wonder what he would say to Atreus. Like, at least they don't have that cut. Because, to be honest, Atreus kind of has a bad cut. And in the modern day world, that would not rock. It definitely would not. But Kratos also doesn't have any hair. So maybe if he starts pulling punchlines on people's hair, then he has to stop. When Ratatoskr ends up climbing up all over Kratos, I wonder what he's thinking, because the game devs did an abnormally good job on making him look as confused as possible. So I wonder if he's like holding back the urge to rip Ratatoskr in half. I wonder if he's questioning his existence. I want to know what he's thinking in a cool narrator voice. I just need that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the very next video.